Hello, guys, and welcome to our fourth episode of OkayTak3. Today we'll be talking about the 2012 James Bond movie Skyfall.
So, I'm a big James Bond guy. Okay, let's get our grammar correct. And this movie is a solid movie, especially in the James Bond, his Daniel Craig's collection of James Bond movies. I think the beginning is interesting because he starts off, spoiler alert, because sometimes I do spoil.
If you don't know, if you haven't watched Skyfall, don't watch this. We're going to be talking about everything.
Yeah, we're going to spoil. So in the beginning, he's chasing this guy. They're trying to get this guy because he has this list of, a list of agents of the M16, I think? M16?
MI16. Or MI6.
MI6, if I'm not mistaken. And then bro gets shot. I'm like, okay, dang. Why they do
friendly fire, by the way. It's like, take the shot. My jaw dropped. I was like, no way.
And then you just see him floating in the water. You're like, oh my goodness. And then it's like, okay. I'm like, I've seen this movie, but for the first time, I'm like, okay, why do you do James Bond dirty like that? It was crazy. But it's crazy because I'm like, okay, he's pretending like he's dead. And then I think the pacing was good because I didn't think it was too fast, but I don't think it was too slow. It kept me engaged throughout the whole movie. I felt like some movies, when they're slow pace or building up the plot, I'm like, okay, can we get to the point? But I never felt that. And I think the villain, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna let y'all speak about the beginning part because I have some takes on the villain.
All right. Well, I mean, I thought the beginning of the movie was really cool. Just seeing him, where was he? In Shanghai, I think.
Yeah.
He got shot in Shanghai, and him just kind of becoming, a drunk, a local. And then, even when he, sees Mom for the first time afterwards, she's like, didn't you get my, postcard? I thought that was cool.
What about you, Dre?
I didn't watch it. I only watched the first 30 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, guys.
It is MI6. A failed MI6 agent turned rogue. What was his name?
I think it was Raul Silva or something like that. Raul.
Yeah. Raul Silva, played by Javier Bardem.
Ooh, he's a great actor. He did No Country for Old Men.
He did.
He is the villain.
Yeah. Wait, no. Holy crap, he did.
Yeah, he's a good actor. He has a lot of other works. But his villain, I feel was good. But the flaws of his villain was his revenge. I think his revenge, you could see his character wanted that validation, that sympathy from Mom. And you could tell by the way he attacked. Because, he was very smart and sophisticated, but it wasn't for, a personal gain. It was more to get back at Mom for not helping him when I'm pretty sure he got captured and tortured. She didn't help him.
Yeah.
She kind of let him.
She did the same thing to Bond.
Yeah.
She fucking made Bond get shot. Take the shot. You're not special, bro. Why isn't James Bond the villain?
Yeah.
It's you got mommy issues. You literally got mommy issues.
Yeah. And he had mommy issues. I'm like, bro, this is why he lost. I'm like, if he didn't seek revenge and just went on task, I think he would have beat them. Because he was a former agent. He infiltrated them. He escaped them twice.
He also leaked a bunch of the names.
Yeah, so it was he wasted his time trying to seek that revenge instead of just destroying the MI6. And I think that's my frustration of the movie, of the villain. I'm like, you could have just focused on your goal instead of focusing on your revenge. And I'm like, that's a crazy flaw. And then when they got to the end of the movie, when they're at Bond's house or old house where he was raised.
Yeah, in Scotland.
Yeah, Scotland. I found that an interesting layer of how he was taken from there when he was young. Then Mom, who's kind of his parent figure in a way, dies there. That's an interesting, and his whole child is destroyed.
It's full circle.
Yeah, it's a full circle moment. I was like, wow. I had to sit back when the movie ended. I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy. How did you feel about more of when Bond and Raul were going back and forth?
It's hard to describe, but I feel they were like yin and yang. They're the same person, with different motives. But like what I found interesting is like, yeah, that could have been Bond.
Yeah.
Bond could have became like that if Silva wasn't already doing it. Like he was set up in the same way that Silva was to get revenge if he wanted to. I think like seeing like a bunch of his like other agents die during that like bombing on like the whatever building that was. I think that's what brought him back into it. So like imagine if Silva wasn't there to do that and Bond was just staying like low in Shanghai like that whole time. Maybe he would become like, you know, if there was a spinoff, he'd be the villain for like the next agent. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that speaks to James Bond's character. Like, James Bond has the choice of going rogue or staying the hero. And he chose the hero, which is interesting perspective because you think, oh, James Bond's always the hero. But James Bond has valid reasons not to be the hero.
Oh, yeah. He had every right to, like, be the villain. But he decided not to. I mean, I think that's just, like, plot armor, to be honest.
Yeah.
But, like, Skyfall could have been really interesting if, like, he became the villain. What if he was the Silva instead?
Ooh.
Like, what do you think? Like, imagine if, like, the James Bond franchises are all basically, I don't want to say they're the same, but it's, like, Bond versus bad guy. Yeah. What if it was, like, Bond is bad guy?
Ooh.
That would be really pretty interesting.
I mean, when was the last Bond film?
I think it was 2021.
Wow.
They're making a new one coming. Oh, actually, they're planning on making a new series. Yeah. What do you know?
There's a lot of Bonds.
Yeah.
No Time to Die was his last.
Yeah, that was Daniel Craig's last time.
Yeah.
That movie pissed me off at the end. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna spoil that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that one at a later date.
But yeah, that ending pissed me off. Like,
do we know who the next Bond is?
I know I've heard names like Henry Cavill, Tom Holland, Idris Elba, a few names like that.
I think Idris Elba would be really cool. Yeah. Bond. Honestly, even like anybody from Mobland, like what's the other one? The Gentleman. Have you ever seen The Gentleman? It's a TV show and a movie. But like any of those like British actors could be like Bond, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think James Bond should be kind of British or like European. Don't try to make him American.
Yeah,
I feel like that ruins the purpose of it.
He'll like, just be an ICE agent.
Yeah. It was crazy.
That's so fucking bad.
Yeah, that was crazy. But like, it's crazy because I'm thinking of James Bond. I'm like, if there's an American actor, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. Like Daniel Craig has that voice. Like James Bond. Like I just can't see an American just being James Bond. It just throws it off.
You ever see like those memes? It's like Kevin Hart as Yoko Ono.
Yeah, exactly. Or it's like, what's his name? I don't remember. I'll have to Google it.
But yeah, it would be intriguing if James Bond was the villain. I think if they did that, they would have to slowly do it. Like, the first 3 movies make him the hero, and then somewhere he turns, but you don't know until like the 4th or 5th movie.
Yeah.
Because
who makes these Bond movies? Is it like Warner Brothers or like
the studio?
Yeah, what studio? Like, because they got to start taking notes. Eon Productions, take notes, boys.
Yeah.
Make him the villain in like the second part of the saga.
Yeah, because it would be interesting seeing James Bond as a villain because you always think about like Walking Dead with Rick Grimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Where he's like the good guy, then he's like okay survival, then he's like ruthless, low key,
rogue.
Like rogue if you want to call it in a different aspect, and then he comes back to like being nice.
That's such a good way to like in storytelling. Like imagine putting all these like side characters or like other agents that we recognize in like the first couple movies, and then it flips where like they're like the lead, and then it's like whoever will be Bond. It would be cool if it's like Daniel Craig again. Yeah. Like I think that would be cool even if he was just a villain this time, just keeping him in the series.
Yeah, that would
in
be
the franchise.
But you brought up something cool because I was thinking like if there are a villain, then maybe the other agents take on that like Tapo or like that legacy, and then they're chasing the original James Bond from being evil, and there's like that that war.
So cool.
That would be an interesting dynamic. I'm not gonna lie.
Someone's got to take notes on this podcast.
Yeah.
This is...
Dino, take notes. I know you're hearing us. Take notes. You're the next director, and I know you're a good director, but take notes. Switch it up a little bit. I think that's really it about the James Bond movies. But you want to talk about some movies that are coming out or some shows that are coming out that you're interested in, Jake or Carl?
I mean, big one that's coming out, Stranger Things.
Oh,
like always, I'm excited.
I got a hot take for Stranger Things.
Is it a spoiler alert?
No, it's not a spoiler. The show didn't even come out.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I feel like Nancy's gonna die this season.
Really?
From the trailer what they're showing, I think Nancy's gonna die.
I saw like a conspiracy theory where it's like, it has to do with riding bicycles in the Upside Down, and it's like the people with the lights turned on their bikes have died in the past. Like I think Eddie was driving with his, like he was with everybody, but he was the only one with the light on in that season, and like he dies, and it's like in the poster for like the new season, Will had his lights on, and Dustin had his light on. So like maybe, I don't know.
Well,
but there's also another one. What do you think? Do you think Will has been dead this whole time? I saw something where it was like Will has never been alive, and it was like the mother, I forget her name, but
Joyce.
Yeah, Joyce was like, "That's not my son." It's like, yeah, that's not your son. He's dead, and that's like the Upside Down.
It's tricky because I don't think Will is. Wow. Whoa, that's a good conspiracy because Vecna in the trailer says he's been waiting, like or something. No, he doesn't say waiting. He says like. He's been using Will.
Yeah, like...
So, like...
Maybe he's just like a corpse.
He could be a corpse, but I think there's more to the story that we're going to get about Will in Upside Down than what we've gotten in the seasons. I think there's going to be a more lore drop that more people are going to be like, wow. Like, I feel like we got some stuff, but, like, there's going to be more layers to what Will went through in the Upside Down and how Vecna's been using him or borrowing him here and there because... Even in season 3, when Billy, Mac's brother, was getting controlled by Mind Flayer, he still had the little tingling feeling of the Mind Flayer with him.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So it's like the Mind Flayer hasn't really left him. It's just he hasn't fully controlled him as he did before.
I don't know if this is like canon or not, but it's like, is the Mind Flayer still around?
Yeah, the Mind Flayer is the main villain.
Yeah, I think like, I thought Vecna was, but I think like the Mind Flayer's like controlling like the whole Upside Down. It's like they control Vecna and like overall. I mean, I'm just excited for this next season. Like, it's like 18 hours of like footage. Like it's crazy. One season, they're all like movies. It's gonna take me a while to watch.
Also,
for sure.
There's like that one new random kid that like they keep showing.
Oh yeah, like what is that? It's like I saw like an Instagram post from the kid, and it's like we're back, and like the comments are like, "Bro, you've never like who are you?" Like we're here for the final. It's like, what is your name? Like who are you?
But I think I'm still sticking to that Nancy take. I feel like if they want to cause uproar, I mean, I feel like fans are up in hill with Will. Like, I think they will still be upset if Will die, but like they'll understand if he dies.
Yeah.
Dustin will cause an uproar, but I feel like Nancy is such an underrated like hot take because I'm like, why is Nancy having all like this, the weapons, all these like action shots, like she's doing a lot in the trailer, and I'm like, killing Steve is too obvious. Or killing Lucas is too obvious. Like Dustin and Nancy would be a great option because you still get that reaction. You still get that reaction of that. And like I feel like they want to end off a bang. At first I was thinking 11 will have to die, but I think that's another obvious one too. And I think it's just interesting because it's like, what was Will doing in the Upside Down, and what has he been doing that we haven't seen, that they haven't showed us? Like that's what's sparking my interest the most.
All I'm saying is this better not end with like, oh, this was just the board game and it's an imagination.
Yo, that will piss me off.
I'll never speak good on the show again.
Imagine all this time we're thinking this is serious.
And it's like a dream, or it's like, oh yeah, now the board game's done now. Oh, good job, you beat the villain, close the board game. Like, no. Better not do that.
And then the Russians are like in control. Like they're
they got like the portal.
Yeah.
They got the like the gate or whatever.
And Demogorgons are tougher this yo.
Really?
Yeah, they're like way tougher this season.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And like also in the trailer, 11 has like this blue like aura. Like this like, so Vecna has the red thing, like this red like power. And then in the trailer you see that 11, when she does her thing, it's blue. So I'm interested what that means.
Good versus bad.
And I'm interested on like what Steve's role is going to be, and Lucas and Max, because I'm like, what is Max going to do? Because she's technically still Helen, or like kind of useless in a way.
Isn't she like bedridden and
stuff?
stuff?
So I wonder what her role is going to be. I feel like Lucas might have a big role this season, because last season it wasn't bad, but like it was more towards the middle and the end.
For some reason, I saw something online where it was like, not Will's sister. What's the other one? The other boy, not Dustin.
Lucas.
No, the other one.
Mike?
Yeah, Mike. Apparently, like, Mike's little sister is, like, one of, like, the more important roles in this season, which is, like, I saw online. I was like, that's surprising. Like, is that true? I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll have to find out.
We'll see.
Couple weeks.
A movie that's coming out in Christmas this year, Marty Supreme, with Timothée Chalamet. He's like this famous tennis player in the 50s, and he's pursuing his dream. The cast is pretty good.
I have not seen a trailer for this or anything.
You have to. The cast is pretty good. You have Timothée Chalamet. You have Gwyneth Paltrow. I think that's how you say it.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Tyler Creator's in the movie.
No way.
Like, he's actually acting, and there's a few other good casts.
Here's a picture of Tyler. That's funny.
The brother that made Smashing Machine, I think he's directing that. Because there's two brothers. I need to fact check that.
I'm not sure who.
The director. So Benny Stavdai, his brother's directing Marty Supreme.
Huh.
So that should be cool.
I just hope. Did you see Challengers?
Yeah.
I watched like 30 minutes of it, maybe, and I did not like it. It was like weird.
Yeah, it
with
was
Zendaya
weird.
And like the two boys.
Yeah. It was weird.
Like, apparently, like, it was like good, but it just like wasn't my style.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's kind of weird because it's like.
It was just like a threesome movie.
Yeah, like some parts.
Poor
are
Tom
weird.
Holland.
Yeah, Tom was sweating in the chair.
Yeah. I think another thing I'm waiting for is the Odyssey, Christopher Nolan. That cast is crazy. You got Tom Holland, Matt Damon, Robert Pattinson, Elliot Page, Zendaya, Anne Hathaway, John Bernthal, Mia Goth, Charlie. Like, that whole cast is crazy. Like, it's just star-studded. That's all I got to say. And it's the Odyssey, so we learned this in middle school and high school. So, like, I'm interested because Christopher Nolan does practical effects. So I'm wondering, like, the giants and all that stuff, is it going to be practical? Or I know some of it might be CGI, but I highly doubt he'll try.
Nolan does a good job at, like, keeping, like, practical effects in his movie. Like, all the bombing, all the explosions.
And I think what's key is that this is going to make or break Tom Holland because he's the lead.
Mm.
And obviously,
was he like Odysseus or something? Like,
yeah, he's. I don't even know. I'm not even going to pronounce that name. I'm not going to lie. Matt Damon is Odysseus though.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
Telmascus. I think that's how you say his name. Telmascus.
Yeah,
Telmascus.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, my goat. One of my goats.
This will be tough.
I saw the Batman movie like a few weeks ago.
How did you like it?
Oh, he's got a good point. You
Yeah.
should bring that up.
Yeah, is that movie a Halloween movie?
I guess, because it does take
Yeah.
place at Halloween.
Yeah,
It's like-
that's a Halloween movie.
Yeah, it's like
That's
how
what-
Die Hard is like a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't even pick up on that until you said that.
Yeah, I just realized, yeah.
That
Because I watched it like the day before Halloween.
That's funny.
and it had Halloween in it, so it was a double Halloween movie.
And that, like, honestly, Robin Pattinson's Batman, like the Batman himself, I liked better than most Batmans. I think I just want to see more of his Bruce Wayne to give him that, like, that edge over, like,
Yeah.
Christian Bale or Michael Keaton.
I like that franchise
Yeah,
with Pattinson, like the Penguin.
yeah. Oh, also, they're making a Clayface movie.
Really?
Yeah, and Matt Reeves is writing it as well.
Oh, hopefully it lives up to the Penguin.
Yeah, hopefully.
Like the Penguin was so good.
Yeah.
Was there 2 seasons or no? Right? It was just one.
Just one. They might have another season.
Yeah, they better come out with another season because that show was amazing.
Right. What he did to Vic pissed me off at the end.
Oh, bro.
I ain't gonna say.
Spoiler
Yeah,
alert.
yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
that-
because
I-
I kind of want to watch it
Yeah,
now that I just
that
watched.
pissed me off. I'm like, we did all this together just for that? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, no.
Like, what are we doing?
That's a great show though.
Good
And-
show.
And what's his name was the Penguin? It's like
Colin Farrell?
yeah,
Yeah.
gotta have a lot of makeup.
Yeah. Also, Spider-Man Brand New Day comes out 2026. So does The Odyssey. And that comes out literally a little bit after The Odyssey, 14 days after The Odyssey. So, Tom Holland
Holland's
has a big
all over
summer.
the screen.
Yeah.
He has a big summer. Like, I feel like this makes it breaks. Not his. I don't think it breaks him, but I feel like there's high expectations on him right now this summer. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you guys watch the new Frankenstein movie?
I want to see that because I heard good things about it.
There were yeah. I saw it like 2 weekends ago. It was good. It was really good. Like I like Del Toro. I don't really want to spoil anything, especially if any of the viewers haven't seen.
I know
it either.
Jacob Elordi was.
Yeah, he
the
was
Frankenstein.
he was the monster
Yeah.
and did a good job.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Also, the Spider-Man that's coming out in 2026 is interesting because it has obviously Spider-Man, Peter Parker, has MJ, it has the Punisher, Frank Castle, it has Scorpion. They still got my boy Ned.
Yeah. Holy.
Tombstone, and a few other villains I know they're gonna have in there. It's pretty crazy. So he's fighting like the.
I hope that's
Sinister
like kind of
Six.
comic book accurate, where it's like all the villains like clash, kind of like the one Far From Home. Which one was the one with the 3 Spider-Mans?
I think it was No Way Home. No. Was it No Way Home?
Probably.
Yeah, it was No Way Home.
Yeah, that was cool with like all the Spider-Mans and all the villains clashing. Like they gotta just keep doing that. Like that's like comic related Spider-Man. Like,
I have a hot take for that movie.
what?
It's not as well. It's not bad, but like I feel like the fact that people kept spoiling it, it didn't serve its purpose for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No.
that made the movie like I liked it, but like it ruined it for me.
Once you found out that like all 3 of them
yeah,
were in
it
it,
was
it's
like,
like that was the whole hype behind it, and it's like hearing it before seeing it
Yeah.
changes
Yeah.
perspectives. Have you guys heard of the TV show that came out called Pluberous?
nah.
It's by the same guys that made Breaking Bad,
Ooh.
and apparently it is killing it right now on IMDb. I think there's like 2 or 3 episodes out. I haven't seen it yet, but I want to, and it's got an 8.9.
Ooh.
I think over the summer I did see that like Vince Gilligan was like making a new series.
I think
Like,
that's this
oh,
one.
Yeah,
I'm
Wait,
like,
actually,
I didn't know the name of it.
I
But
might have heard of it.
yeah. I mean, here it is. Like, Plur one.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah, I saw a trailer once.
Plurbus.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then Dune Part 3 comes out in 2026. Robert Pattinson's in that too. Like, Robert Pattinson's busy.
I think we're just getting recycled like big name actors.
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause some of them are pretty good.
Oh,
so it's like,
they're all good.
yeah, so it's like hard to find, like,
It must be a hard day to be like a new actor. Like you're not getting any roles.
yeah, it's
nowadays.
like, for new actors, it's like you do those indie films and like those slow build up movies. And then you'll start getting those bigger roles. Cause I'm like, even like the girl that played in one battle after another. That was her first movie. The light-skinned girl.
Really?
Yeah, that was her first movie. Chase Infinite or something like that. Infinite? Yeah, Chase Infinite. That was her first movie. Or like her first big role.
Is she getting fed new ones?
She probably is. She did really well. She like
Yeah, Chase Infinity.
yeah, she did really well.
It's a crazy name if that's her actual name.
That sounds like an actress name though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, she did really well in one battle after another, and I'm like, yo, that's her first movie. That's crazy. With Leonardo DiCaprio, all these famous actors, that's your first movie. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's a good way to get your foot in the door.
They're making a new Kill Bill.
Yes, I heard, but
Hyped.
I'm confused because I don't know if it's like a new one or it's just a uncut, like the uncut.
I don't know. Like
That's
actually,
what's confusing
that's a great
me.
question.
That's confusing me.
Because like it might just be like a re-edit or like even like just like a 4K or whatever they do now.
I'm looking at like just movies from like now to like.
Yeah, because I looked at the
the end of
trailer.
the
It
year.
didn't look like it was like a new storyline. It just looked like it was showing stuff that they didn't show, or like the unedited version, or like the uncut.
Kill Bill: The Whole Bloody Affair to receive nationwide release.
Yeah.
We call it Tarantino's best movie by IndieWire. Interesting. So maybe it is just like a release of.
Yeah, it says Quentin Tarantino has confirmed it is not. Well,
Oh, here. Declared Tarantino's best film to be Kill Bill: The Whole Body Affair, which combines both theatrical release of Kill Bill and was Tarantino's original vision as one complete movie. So like maybe it's like re-edited with like
everything
Kill
that he
Bill.
wanted in?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I'm like, it doesn't look like a new storyline. It just looks like it's showing more than what we saw in some of the other movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's lit though. I love Kill Bill.
So it's pretty interesting. Like, honestly, I don't know. I think the most hype I have so far is probably The Odyssey, because I'm
Yeah.
a Nolan guy. And then Stranger Things, of course, I'm going to watch that, like, especially during the day before Thanksgiving. I'm like, Mom, sister, don't talk to me. I'm watching Stranger Things.
I'm just excited to like have a show to like put on. Like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like recently I've just been like doom scrolling like Netflix to look for a show or like any streaming service, and it's just like hard to find stuff to watch.
Yeah. And
So
then
that'll be good.
I think Spider-Man, I have a little hype. Oh, Batman 2's coming out. How we forget about that? Batman 2's coming out, I think, 2027. But I've heard some interesting things,
Yeah, there's gonna be a new villain
Yeah.
that hasn't been
which I'm excited for.
like,
Like
in movies before.
And because I'm like, we're repeating Joker, we're repeating Clayface, all these characters, Penguin, all that. We need to switch it up. And people want the Quarter Owls in Batman 2. But I'm like, can we wait for that? Let that build into Batman 3. If we get a Batman 3, because Quarter Owls, I've heard is like really good. Because I haven't read all their comics, but I did a little like some basic research. I heard like they're pretty cool and like they're a corrupt group in Gotham. But I'm like, I need more layers to build to that than just to go crazy. Also, I heard like DC, James Gunn's planning on bringing Nightwing in DC.
They better do something.
And when I tell you that actor better look like Nightwing, better have the cadence like Nightwing, like, cause I'm a Nightwing guy, so like, he better like, I have a high expectation. So, like, honestly, it's nothing crazy. I feel like right now, it's kind of like, I wouldn't even say a down period, but it's like a little like rest period for movies right now and TV shows. It's like everything's slowly building up again.
No, it makes sense. Hey, I'm excited for what's to come.
Yeah.
yeah,
How about you, Jake? What are you excited for?
I guess the new Batman movie, because like I remember like all of my friends saw it, but I couldn't go just because like I think I was sick that day. So like I hope that like that same group sees it and I get to see it with them.
That'd be nice.
That's valid. Anything else before we close it off?
No, I think we hit a lot of different things today. That was pretty good talk.
Also, like Spider-Verse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot about that. They've
I
been
feel that,
prolonging
like,
that
yeah,
for
that
so long.
keeps getting
Into the
delayed.
Spider-Verse?
Yeah. The animated version.
The last.
They have 2 out, right?
Yeah.
Right now they're making the
three.
third.
Yeah,
2 or 3.
2.
They're making the third.
Yeah, I think the third is the last one.
Let me see.
Love Miles Morales.
Yeah, they have 2 movies that have been out. They're making a third one that's releasing in 2027. But yeah, I think we talked about James Bond a little bit. We talked about some movies that we're excited for. This is OkayTak3. This is my guy Carl, Jake. Also follow our Instagram and our Podbean. Low-key, we had to plug that in, but this is OkayTak3, and we're done.